We're about 6 miles away from our pickup here.
In 3 miles, take NC66 and C150 East Kernersville.
We just moved off of I-40 onto the I-40 business. Heading up here to Kernersville. We're going to pick up a 210G excavator. And we're starting the morning down the road a little bit. How many times can I start off in the truck stop? A little bit of a change. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Getting off here on exit 15. Swing around the north side of town from the east. Was told by a woman yesterday that they're open at 7 a.m.
Left curve ahead.
So get a nice, fairly decent start in the morning here.
In a half mile, take NC66 and C150 East Kernersville and then turn left in 470 feet.
And since we are an hour ahead of headquarters,
Take NC66 and C150 East Kernersville and then turn left in 470 feet. In 300 feet, turn left on East Bodenhammer Street, NC66.
so we can get ourselves loaded, chained down, get our permit requests in early if we need any. Oh, Lord, Lord. Yeah. So we will see what's what. right, so this is going to be, it's supposed to be 9'11" wide, so we're going to have a little fun getting out of here. need to get out of the way.
Possible.
I needed to be out of the way. That was dangerous for me to sit right there. So I moved. I had to. All right, so here we go. John Deere 210. We are 10 foot 6 inches wide, so we got 12 inches here at the tracks. A little bit to the rear, so you know, I think we should be okay with that. So we got, I'm gonna put binders here at the back corners like this. We got the tied out point, so I'm gonna put a chain from there all the way back to here behind the wheel. and crisscross into the other side. We're going to do that. We're going to put a strap. We're going to actually put a chain from here straight over and down to right here. So we're going to chain that. We're going to put a strap over top of the bucket right there, just as a little extra precaution. So we're going to put the chain to here. We're going to put the strap to here, or vice versa, you know, either or. Where we can put the strap at. So I can get that strap right into here through the pocket, because the chain has a little hard time getting through here. So we'll put the chain to here on both sides, put the strap right here. Like I said, we're gonna have a crisscross strap, you know, chain back there. We're gonna have a binder on each corner. So that'll be 6. Nope. And then we're going to do basically the same thing up here. So a binder here to here, crisscross chain up to like here. So I need to grab one more chain and one more binder, I think, because I was thinking, for some reason I had 6 or 7 in my head, but I'm going to do 8 just to be on the safe side. And now we're just going to take our height. So we're 10 foot 6 wide. I think our height is okay as far as being under 13.6. I think it's supposed to be like 13.2. You know, if you look at the spec sheet. We got our permits requested. We are all measured up. We are all secured. So let's take a look at what we got. I still need to review the Texas permit, because I do have a Texas annual permit. I'd need North Carolina Tennessee and Arkansas to be able to make this trip. So we got the flags, we got our oversized sign on the front, all secure, ready to go. We will use beacons if we need to on the front here. Everything here is secure and put away. So we got crisscrossing chains. We got shackles up there so I can get through the rings to hold down. That's a 4-ton shackle, so we're good to go there. Plus we have binders on the corners and the front, you know, with a pad in the middle so the chains don't rub. You know, and you know, binders at the tracks going out. So we got those 4 pieces in the front. Flags at the extremities here, front and back at the widest point. We could probably put them here, but since that's inside and this is a less of a surface to hold than this is, we're going to go with that for the moment, unless I get told a better way to do it. And the back is basically the same thing, mirrored, you know, a pad in the middle so it, you know, it doesn't rub against each other. And the tracks got binders holding them down, 4-ton shackle through the hold down point. I got a strap for the bucket itself. I got one of these black pads I have here, which are made for the straps, little strap protector. I got that in the middle so it doesn't vibrate and, you know, bounce up against the top of the bucket, with some edge protection there, strapped down. And also the same thing here at the rear, except without the black strap, you know, strap protector. Got a beacon on the back, flag on the back, or flags on each corner, oversized sign as well, making sure it's out of the way of my license plate and all my lights. So we are good. And the highest point here is right up here at the top of the hump, which is 13.7, which is as low as I can actually get that. I'm not inclined to put anything on that little hydraulic line there, because if I start bending it, it might crack it. And then you got the 2 hydraulic lines here, the larger ones, that are, you know, that's too stiff to do anything with, and I'm not about to put anything over top of that. Let those ride like that. So the cab is just about 13 foot. The catwalk here and on the other side is 13'4". And the same thing here, we have a 12-inch overhang on the driver's side and the passenger side, so we're evenly split. And we got a boot up here on our turbo inlet. So we are good to go. Okay, we got our permit for North Carolina here. Power unit tractor trailer with the license plate, registered weight, VIN number, number of axles. I do not need an escort. It's been paid for. Gross weight 112,000. Steers 20. Single axle 25. Tandem axle 50. Tridem axle 60,000. 4 or more axles 68,000. And those last 2 are on the trailers. All right, from SR 4450 westbound in Kernersville to the state border of Tennessee. But we're not going that far. We're going to go to the scale house first. So all that's written on the front, and then on the back, which I have to sign down here to make it actually valid. Let's see, ground clearance, blah, 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 railroad track, blah, blah. Permit not valid, visibility less than 500 feet. Highway covered with snow or ice. Travel conditions considered unsafe by Division of Highways. Combination wheelbase, 51-foot limits. Permitted gross weight, 94,000 or less. Loader to reduce to the least possible dimension, which I've done. Convoy travel is not permitted. Interchange is authorized to travel via routes section permitted to other. Fuel must be properly registered and operated into the North Carolina. All right, red flags must be displayed each corner of the load and at the widest point of the loads, exceeding 8 foot 6 inches, what I've done. Yellow 7 foot by 18 inch high banner, legend of oversized load, blah, blah, blah. May travel at posted speed limits, so I have no speed restrictions. Sunrise, let's see, travel authorized Monday through Sunday, sunrise to sunset, determined each day. So here in North Carolina, I can travel till sunset. Okay. I certify I'm familiar with all laws, regulations, requirements, comes to move, be in full compliance during move. Any alterations will result in voiding permit, suspension of North Carolina permit privileges, repeated permit violation may result in suspension or denial of North Carolina permit. All right. So we've read all that. So we now know what we need to know. We're going to look in here just for a little additional information. Okay, for what? Registered weight of the tractor, overhang, if any. Anything above normal permit issued considered super load. We are not that. We are not 132,000 or 60,000 on each axle. Sunrise to sunset, no Sunday travel, curfews. Check the permit, Weather we just did. Prohibited on the holidays. And we are go. We don't need a pilot car, so we are ready to roll. So we is going to do such. So get my pen out here. Sign that. Today is 10/1/19. And I'm going to put the time on here. 10:17 a.m. Just be on the safe side.